This is gonna be the only System.io review that you will ever need. All right, guys. First and foremost, welcome. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. I've been doing affiliate marketing online for a long time, and I've been using tools for over 10 years in this space. When I say I've been using for over 10 years, I've been using a lot of funnel building options that have been available. I've spent a lot of money basically with all these options because I like the fact that there is technology in the space. I've used ClickFunnels, I've used Go High Level. I in fact use High Level actually right now as well, but it is related to a separate offer completely. But System.io is the fundamental tool that I use. It's the basic tool that I use. It is everything is done on System.io. Everything else is dependent on whatever I'm offering. So I have a couple of different funnels because I'm testing these tools out as well. But I still come back to System.io. I always come back to System.io because the moment you think that there is another feature that somebody else has, System.io is already has a pipeline that's working on these offers and working on it. So sometimes people shift to another offer or another tool, and then they come back to System.io because at the end of the day, it's worth it. So let's go ahead and share with you what are the new features in 2025. There's so much. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to cover it based on a specific thing. So I'm not going to look at the features on this section right here. I want to show you the features within the Facebook group and the features as well within the actual tool itself. Okay, so what I'm going to cover on this page is just the pricing. So I'm going to just talk about the pricing in this section. So the first and the most brilliant thing about System.io is that they actually started with a plan that costs $27. So in fact, if you see some of my older videos, guys, you'll see that the startup plan costed $27 in the past, and now it's actually lowered the cost. So while other tools are increasing their pricing, System.io actually lowered their pricing in the year 2025. Okay, so last year they actually reduced the pricing. No, I'm telling you, these kind of updates are not something that are common in the space. The tool is an absolute brilliant funnel builder, but like I said, we're just going to talk about the pricing. If you want to use System.io absolutely for free, this is one of the things also that is unique to System.io compared to other tools, is that there is no limitation on the free plan. So they do have a free plan, they do have a low startup plan, then they do have a webinar plan and an unlimited plan, and that's it. Okay, so basically if you think about it, 3 pricing levels, and that's about it. That's what they have. They have also an affiliate program. So in case you're interested in joining System.io after watching this review and you want to help this channel out and so on and so forth, then make sure that you do click on the link in the description of this video, which will give you, I'll put all 3 options. I'll put the free plan, I'll put the monthly plan, and I'll put the annual plan available all in the description of this video. So just letting you guys know, and it's up to you what you want to do if you want to do anything. So the free plan is pretty cool because the other ones give you access. Let's say the unique side for the other tools that are out there is 14-day free access, complete everything under the sun you get access to. You do get access to everything under the sun, even with the free plan on System.io, but there are limitations to a couple of things. So for example, you can test all the features of System.io on 3 funnels with 1 automation rule, with 1 custom domain, and up to 2,000 contacts. If you go above any of these usage limits, then you need to move on to the startup, or you need to delete certain things so that you stay within the limits. So technically, you can use System.io absolutely for free for life if you stay within these limits and if you optimize your funnel or your content or your domain or whatever. So just letting you know, all the features are available here. So from CRM to email marketing to automations to sales funnels to sub accounts, which we will talk about, to booking calendars, you guys can see, payment processors that you can implement, to blogs that you can implement, to link in bio pages, e-commerce stores. People are using this for literally everything. Online courses. On the free plan, you can have 1 course up to 500 students, which is more than enough for you guys to test it out. And communities as well if you want, and then you can also set up your own affiliate marketing system. Remember, this is not a robust platform in terms of affiliate marketing like Warrior Plus, like ClickBank, like these other networks out there, but it is it's still doable. and you definitely have to have a certain business relationship with your payment processors to be able to run this properly. That's the only recommendation I would make to you if you are thinking about having an affiliate program. Make sure that you have a good business relationship with your Stripe, your Wise, whatever you're using for your payment processing. And then you have email support 24/7 on the free plan. Free migration. This is basically in case, let's say you have a ClickFunnels account, you have a high level account, you have something else, and you want to migrate your entire business setup onto System.io, you can do that as well, but only on the $97 per month plan, only on the unlimited plan. That's also a pretty cool feature, because let's say that you want to build System.io up, or you have a portfolio of clients, you can actually use just this free migration as a kind of upsell to your clients, and you're not actually paying anything. So you'll say, listen, we'll do the migration absolutely for free. There's no need to worry about it. All you need to do is, you can put a certain limit to it, and basically you're getting it done for free as well. So it can be a cool upsell to have in your business. There are lots of creative ways that you can use this tool in terms of the support. And then also you have one-on-one Kickstart coaching session. This is pretty cool also. I really like the fact that they have it, and you get access to all the cool parts about System.io on the unlimited plan. I'm really hoping to go to the unlimited plan soon. I'm not yet there. I'm on the starter plan at the moment, but it's definitely a goal of mine to get. You can do a lot of team management that is there, assistant accounts, which is quite cool. And then you can integrate with Google Sheets, Google Calendar, Google Meet, Zoom, ActiveCamp, as you guys can see right here, SendGrid, and you also have an API which you can apply even as a free member. So in terms of features, you're getting access to everything absolutely for free. The monthly plans cost this right here, 17, $47 and $97. If you want to save 2 months worth of plan, basically 2 months free, then you go for the annual one. I personally went for the annual billing because I know it's a tool that I'm using. It makes sense for me, and I will afford to pay it every single year, which is why I have the startup plan at $170, which is more than enough, in my opinion, for a new person getting started. Okay, if you have an email list above 5,000, then maybe consider either the webinar or directly go for the unlimited plan. But even the unlimited plan, the fact that it's just $1,000 a year is very, very cool for this kind of software, guys. It is very cool. Just compare this to a ClickFunnels, a Go High Level, which you're paying $297 a month, I believe, on the higher level, which is what the annual plan, sorry, what the unlimited plan is basically. On a high level, you're paying, I think so, $297. Here you're paying $97. Okay, so there is a big difference on the pricing for most of them. System.io is doing a fabulous job, and that's the end of the pricing information. I don't want to complicate it. If you want more information, obviously just go to System.io, go to pricing, and you'll be able to see all the features that are available here. Now let's log in, because I want to share with you the back office, how it is when you get started absolutely for free. All right, guys, so I'm here, and I will need to blur out a certain section of this page because you don't want to show any, sensitive information and email contacts and so on and so forth. But what I wanted to give you guys of an understanding here is that when you get started, you'll basically have access to this entire dashboard, as you can see right here, where you have all the features on the toggle right here on top of the screen. Okay, everything is here. So if you see on the dashboard, you have the main dashboard, you have the affiliate dashboard, and you have the student dashboard. It's basically as you join, you have this section right here, which is your main dashboard. The affiliate dashboard is where you can see your affiliate links for System.io, because it's the System.io affiliate dashboard. And the student dashboard is where all your courses are. So let's say you have courses that you purchased and they belong to System.io, or for example, you purchase a course through me, you'll be able to see that access in student dashboard. Okay, so that's where you have access to everything that you have as a student on this platform. This is the first thing. Then you have CRM, which is basically content, your content manager. So you'll be able to see contacts, tags, pipelines, which is quite nice, and also a calendar feature that's available. All of these features, guys, calendar was calendar and pipelines was in 2025. Before that, it was just contacts and tags. Now, your fact that you have pipelines is quite cool, because you can also kind of highlight certain emails and everything else that you're doing. Let me put it that way. If you have a sales pipeline, you can put it right here. And then you don't need a third party tool like Calendly or other things like that. You can set up an easy integration with Google Meets or anything like that within within the calendar feature over here. In fact, if I go here, you'll see that I actually have a 20-minute fast start call as a bonus on one of my funnels, and a strategy and coaching call, all done and booked, and available bookings and availability and everything else. The event is done within system.io itself. It's a brilliant feature. It's honestly a brilliant feature. So that is one thing to pay attention to. And then you have sites. This has been the most phenomenal thing. The newest platform or newest addition to this section is websites right here. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what these websites are. But then you have websites, you have sales funnels, creator stores, which I've covered in the past, but it's basically a way for you to have, let's say you have a link in bio, but you also want to have a store where you have your digital product or whatever there. Okay. So for example, this is one I just created for example purposes, right? Let's say you sell a course, you can have it on, it's kind of a link in bio plus more, because they can purchase the course directly here. So they go there and they say, aha, you have a different set of products that you have available. You can give this store a link to in your Linkly or in your link in bio. You can have the store link there, and they get all access to your products and services that are available within this store itself. Okay, so that's just a feature that's available. Then you have within sites as well, blogs is basically, this is a blog. You wouldn't say that it's built on system.io because it doesn't say it's built on system.io, but guess what, guys? Literally everything I've done on this page is built on system.io. People come here, they can get into my sales funnel, again, get onto my email list, they can go to my about section, they can find out a little bit more about me, that I love running outdoors, about myself. I love copywriting, I love advertising, I love traveling. Everything can be found over here. They can go to my tools. They'll see all the tools that I'm using currently at the moment. If they want to learn more about my YouTube channel, they can go here. They'll be taken directly to my YouTube. All of this entire structure is built within system.io, including this extra section which I added right here, which is important because it shares blog, which is blog posts that I personally write on different topics. So the topics that I want to cover, and I will be covering, will be related to advertising sources, AI marketing, software reviews, training programs, affiliate marketing strategies. All of these things combined are things that I am going to be definitely posting on my blog. And based on this, I drive traffic from Pinterest to my blog. That's my primary source of traffic for my blog is Pinterest. I drive it through Pinterest to get people here. Now that's just the beginning stage. Obviously this blog is also, on Google. SEO traffic is unfortunately declining with the introduction of AI. So even though SEO is important for your blogs and everything else, having another external source of traffic is really, really crucial. And that's where Pinterest comes into the picture for myself personally. And that's what I'm going to be focused on. So even though I'm also focused on the SEO side, I'm primarily focused on the Pinterest side because that's a good traffic generation source for myself. So that is all. This all is built on system.io, and I did not need a paid account to build all of this. Blogs is possible. That's related to the sites. And then we go to emails. Emails, basically you have two options for emails. You have newsletters, or in other platforms like Aweber or GetResponse, they're called broadcast emails. The same is for newsletters. Campaigns are basically email campaigns that you build that are connected to specific funnel. Yeah, related to specific funnels, I would say more than anything else. Or you can connect it to your blog. I have a nurturing sequence on the blog, which basically if somebody signs up on my blog, they'll get some emails and then they'll be taken to another campaign. So there's automations behind it that are there that take them from one campaign to the next campaign, one campaign to the next campaign. That's basically how it functions. And then the statistic just shows you the statistics of the emails itself. Remember that System.io is an all-in-one marketing platform. So you set up your website, set up your blog, set up your funnels, set up your newsletters, campaigns, payments, everything. You don't need another tool, honestly. So that's pretty cool that that's there. And then you have, and this is new, I haven't checked this out yet, but I don't know exactly what this is. Let's see, SMS templates. Sorry, I need to reload. Okay, cool. This is something that you can create, but basically this will be going to, okay, so it's connected to a Twilio account. The moment you have a Twilio account, then you can basically have SMS marketing also done through system.io, which is quite nice. I think that's quite cool. That's a good feature. For all of you course creators, that's a cool feature as well. And then you have automations, which is basically rules and workflows. This works very simply. Rules is basically hard and fast rules. So for example, if somebody subscribes here to this step, then guess what? They're going to a nurturing sequence. If somebody does this, then they're going to be added a tag and start a sequence. So it is a hard and fast rule. So it's something, some action and a trigger, and then you act on it. That's it. So trigger and action, trigger and action. That's what automation rules are. Instead, automation workflows is, for example, I'll just show you guys. I added this workflow right here. Right, so somebody comes here, they subscribe to the campaign. Then if they click on something within that sequence, then guess what? They're going to be subscribed to the AME follow-up, which is another campaign. But if there's no click, they're just going to get an apply a tag called blog no click. So I know that this person has come through my blog but has not clicked on any of my emails. So I can activate, once I do have a sequence for that, I will activate another sequence for that. For now I don't, but that's the action that you can create. So workflows and automations. Now I will tell you, I'll repeat this again, that with the free account, you can have only one workflow or one automation. That is it. If you want to try anything more than one for a workflow and automation, then you need to have a paid account. Then you have assets right here, which basically you can list physical products. You can create an e-commerce store basically. I use also coupons. So a lot of the times, let's say if you're using offers, or you have some kind of sales strategy plan, then you can use coupons to reduce the price. And that way, this is just to ensure that um, you have the capability actually of and control. You can even put a certain limit to the amount of coupons. I have unlimited because I only share these links to specific people, but coupons can be limited. Let's say 100 coupons, so you know that the first 100 people are going to get the best offer, and then the second 100 people are not going to get. It's going to go immediately to the original price, which is whatever the price of the course is for you or whatever you're offering. So that's the coupons. And then courses is where you can create your course. So for example, myself personally, I created Affiliate Marketing Essentials, which is this entire course that's there within the System.io platform. I've created this within System.io itself. I'm branded to myself. Everything is related to me. I have students here. I've made over $300 just in course sales. And this course is just $100. Sorry, $100. $1 course. Okay. It's literally a $1 course. So there's a lot that I'm offering for just $1 within this course is structure itself. And it's working really well. Again, courses built on System.io. Did I start with all of this? Didn't. I took things one step at a time. So when I did get started with System.io, guys, I just had an affiliate funnel. Then I moved over to a course and I started to add a blog after that, and then so on and so forth, other things. But one feature I forgot that we haven't seen yet is website. So website, guys, is basically one of the newest features that System.io has. Now, when you do get started with System.io, you will get access also to this group that is on Facebook. Let me go. It's called System.io Growth Community. Okay, it's an official group on Facebook. And you'll see also a lot of the new features that are available. By the way, that being said, if I go to the main website, System.io does have a pipeline. If you scroll, where is it? Let me just go to pricing here. Scroll down right here. You'll see that they have a section. Not going through everything, right? But you can see all the products that they have, all the blogs that they have, pricing testimonials, so on and so forth. But I wanted to see the pipeline. Where's the pipeline? Awesome, guys. So here, for example, when you go to suggest a feature, you can see actually what are all the things that are added. So even though there are certain features which are already applied, there are things that are getting better and better with System.io, right? So they have an entire pipeline for digital for different sections. So in progress, planned, under construction, launched. So this has been launched recently. So you'll see a lot of these things that are launched already. In progress is right now what they're doing. So they're working on ability to share workflows and automation rules. All of these kind of things that are available. This is already done, I think so. Maybe not. But you have quite a few options which are available. Planned already this year. So you can see right here, website feature, layout grid, ability to share websites, a migration of the blog to the website editor. This will be quite cool. Waiting for this to happen. Migration of system pages to website editor. This is also quite cool. A migration basically for that because it's a new feature. And then, different sections right here. So it's quite cool to see what's planned. In case you're interested, like, and you want to understand what's going on, then you can see right here. And then under construction. Under construction is what they're building at the moment. So just to share with you that there is this pipeline that they are building. It's called roadmap that they have. It's a product portal that they have. and you can submit your idea by just clicking here if you want, and you can say exactly what your idea is, and then they will add it to this pipeline and they will give it a voting system and so on and so forth. Hopefully that helps. Then they're taking into consideration a lot what the community is doing, and they're not just randomly building out stuff. Okay, so this is why it's kind of important. And when obviously people move on to different platforms and then they give suggestions here and then they build here, people move back because they're consistently building and keeping the same pricing. The most important thing in my opinion is the pricing. The owner of System.ai, which is Aurelian, as you can see right here, it adds to this channel quite a bit to this page. So I just searched for the post and I wanted to show you guys some updates for January 2026. So January 2026, you can see right here, they have a new AI assistant within the System.io dashboard. How it works, it'll show you guys immediately. And even if I go right here to System.io, so I'm in the dashboard right here, you can see on the right hand corner here, there is this AI feature. So this is the feature that was launched on the 9th. Today is the 11th of when I'm making this video, and the feature is already available. Let me just refresh this. All right, guys. So here you can see right here, if I click on it, it comes up and you can basically talk to the AI and start to manage. So let's say you're a new person who's just, you don't understand about building funnels, you don't understand about anything. First and foremost, I would recommend using System.io on a laptop or a computer rather than a phone. Just my opinion. Actually, any software I would recommend using a laptop or a computer. Let's say you don't know where to start, how to create a funnel, how to import your contacts, how to create a website, how to send your first newsletter. Whatever the question is that you have, you can add over here. Obviously, AI will not be 100%, but just like any other AI chatbot that we're using nowadays, it's important for us to clarify the questions and be specific, and it may or may not be able to give us the answers, but as you ask, it gets better and better with time. So that's one of the reasons why I think it's really super crucial. I really think it's crucial for you guys to use, and I will be using this AI assistant quite a lot as well. So that is something that's a new feature. Again, another AI element that's involved. By the way, I do want to say that the website builder is another thing that they have have grown or have built onto this platform. And in fact, let me just, oh, here it is. So you guys can see right here the new feature of the website builder. So this website feature is a new feature. Okay, before they only had sales funnels, digital stores, and blogs. Blogs was basically the website feature. Now you can build your own website, and the blog is an extra feature. Okay, so I assume that they're using these two elements to make sure that the blog gets better attention for blogging details and the websites get better attention for the website. That's how I look at it. So just to show you guys a little bit of an understanding, this is this is available in the website feature. Then you'll be able to create the templates, and I'll actually show you very quickly so that we can see it together. Okay, we're just going to do test and select the domain. I'm going to select my domain, test. Yeah, that's fine, and save. Perfect. So then it goes and it shows you to, let me just put this down, guys. It says select a template. So I can select any of these templates. It's quite cool that it scrolls up so you can see the entire thing. So that's a template feature. Or you can, I don't know whether you can preview this. Can you preview it? I don't think so. Let's say you want to build a quick website where, very nice, very happy with this update. I like this one, so I'm going to click here, this template. Or you can build from scratch, and we'll just click save, because this is just for testing purposes. So I want to see. So this is the whole entire thing. You can add your logo here. You can see homepage. You can edit the settings of wow, this is quite cool. So I think this is gonna take this is quite cool actually. I most probably will maybe move my entire website as well, migration from my blog to this section right here. This is quite cool. So you have general settings. You can add the homepage here. You have SEO, which is basically your search engine. You have your languages, which this is going to be the most useful and one of the reasons why I would shift. Let's say this is a feature that, let's say if you want to have your language, let's say a couple of people I have some people who are watching these videos are in France. So let's say that I want to duplicate this into a different language. Guess what? I can add on a language here, as far as I understand, on the page itself. Main language here, an additional language, let's say French, Spanish, Italian. That's cool. So I live in Italy, right? So it'll create copies in Italian, and then you can have the Italian one. This is going to be quite. It's a nice feature, I think so. Really nice feature actually. So that's the website settings. Again, other than that, it's drag and drop. Pretty simple, pretty understandable. If I view this page, just as I want to just see how it is on desktop. Okay, that's cool. This is a new feature as well. There's desktop on top right here. You can see that you can have an email. Scroll right here. 1, 2, 3. Love this feature, honestly. And then you can even see how it is on mobile in case you want to edit things in mobile. Nice. Very, very cool. I love these new features that's done. Great. Let me just refresh the page. Right. And then you can pick on style, typography, themes, buttons, and links. So everything changes altogether. This is quite cool as well. Good. Very nice. Then you have pop-ups in case you want to add pop-ups, and then each individual pages you can edit yourself as well. Great. I think this is quite worth it, but just for example purposes, I want to see whether there's any animations to any of these buttons, but I believe not. But the animations are very easy to create any which ways. Quite nice. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So this is the website feature, just for you guys to understand. Let's go back here. You can see that it's website builders from the from the templates itself. You can change all these pages, create pages with an all-in-one editor. That's quite cool. Global style of your entire website, which is nice. Headers and footers will all be done together seamlessly. Multi-language, this is, I think so, one of the most important features that is available. And that's it for websites. Okay, so that's quite cool. That's an update that's there as well. And then you can see some blog. This is just some posts that are out there, and that is about it. Website builder is available for everybody. Cool, very nice. I think that should be it. I'm not gonna go and do anything else. So as you guys can see, I mean, if I go through 2025, there's constant updates that are there to this entire page. It keeps giving you, it shows you also reasons how they improve the calendar bookings page. They are improving each of the elements as they go on. So they're not afraid to get started and then improve on those different small features that are available. That's something I really like, honestly, about System.io, is just the fact that they are consistently improving. Even they're not afraid to get what we call an MVP done out and then improve. Okay, so I like this software company, to be honest. But one of the things that I did not, and one of the last things that I will talk about specifically, is the one of the features within System.io which I did not talk about, which is called sub accounts. Let me show you guys. That is for System.io as a whole. So here you can see that you have settings and then you have sub accounts. Now, for example, if I go to sub accounts and just open it, you'll see that you can create sub accounts. So let's say that somebody joins you and would like to copy your setup of your funnel or your blog, or wants some done for you service. Guess what? You can start to create done for you accounts. So create sub account and start paying for those sub accounts for people. Okay, this is the same concept that High Level has for their sub accounts. This is the same concept that ClickFunnels, I think so, has as well, but I'm sure High Level has this and others as well. And based on the number of sub accounts, usually the person who owns a High Level is paying. So you can brand these sub accounts specifically for yourself and offer, let's say, done for you services. And the person doesn't even have to own System.io. They're getting these sub accounts and you're handing them free funnels, free software, free whatever it is that you have behind which you're working with in System.io, right? So it can be a good leverage if you're looking to scale done for you services on the back end of whatever you already currently have. And to help your clients out, to have sub accounts for it in case they don't know about lead generation. So you create a sub account, you create the the domain, you create everything on the sub account itself, and voila, you have a system available for your clients. It's got endless potential if you think about what you want to achieve with it. A tool like System.io is a tool which is not new to the space of marketing. It's not new to the space of website building. It is actually just getting more visibility and accessibility into the hands of the masses than rather before it was only getting into the hands of people who could afford it. Now you have the possibility to use this kind of software literally anybody. If somebody tells you, can I actually start and build a funnel myself? Yes, use the free account. Maybe you can have a sub account for those people. I'll give you an example of a sub account which is not related to System.io itself, but I just want you guys to understand the concept behind it. There is another opportunity or or platform out there which is there in the space for around 5 to 6 years, and it offers it's basically an affiliate marketing program that offers you a done for you setup with already pre-filled funnels, pre-filled emails, pre-filled basically it's taking care of your marketing for you. It gives you the tool, and you can use this tool and you can send the link to any place that you want under the sun, but it's giving you this tool. It is branded to that affiliate marketing program. However, the basis of this tool is actually just a sub account of high level. Let me repeat that again. It's just a sub account of high level. So if high level makes an improvement in the technology, they get up improvement in the technology. The same is here. If I build a sub account for you within System.io, for example, and then now there's a feature in System.io that is improved, guess who's going to get access to that? Absolutely for free. At the time of when I'm shooting this video, the sub account feature, if I go to System.io website, the sub account feature I believe is, let me just check. Sorry guys, I just want to see on the pricing level, but I believe the sub accounts are available for everybody. Can you see this? It's free, unlimited for all plans. It is something that is underused. Honestly, it is underused. What is a sub account? Allows you to create unlimited sub accounts. Each sub account is fully fledged System.io account with its own full set of limits. So the moment the sub account, for example, limits of each sub account are the same for your main accounts plan, no extra costs. For example, if your plan allows 50 funnels, sub account, each sub account you create can also have 50 funnels. So for example, if I have a maximum of, in this section right here, let's just use funnels as an example, right? Yeah, I have 50 funnel steps or 10 funnels that it gives me. So all my sub accounts can create at least 10 funnels. So this is quite a cool feature to have. I still haven't integrated this in my setup, but it is something that I'm looking forward to doing. And I hope this video gave you ideas, gave you an in-depth review. Overall, System.io is a robust marketing software technology that is available, and it's an all-in-one tool. So if you're tired of changing or having multiple tools to do all of your marketing efforts, and instead you want to combine those into one tool that does a great job at email marketing, that does a great job with, it's on the same par of other software builders in terms of funnel building and so on and so forth, then make sure you do check this tool out. Again, I wanted to give you guys an overview. I wanted to talk to you guys how important, these changes are that are happening within System.io itself, that people are moving away and coming back. And I share with you some ideas that you can find also on the website. So use it to your creative capabilities. And what do you have to lose if you get started for free using the link in the description of this video? Guys, thanks for watching. More than anything, I hope this video was educational, gave you an insight in the world of System.io, and I hope to see you on the next video on Friday. See you guys and have a great day. Keep paving the way for your dreams to come true.